YouTube. D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today, we'll be making Philly cheesesteaks on the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. So let me show you some of the ingredients we'll be using today. So first and foremost, we will have onion, we will have bell pepper, gotta have provolone cheese when you're making an awesome Philly cheesesteak. We are gonna use Heaven Made products. It's incredible. This will be the seasoning we put on our steaks. We have grapeseed oil. This is a high heat oil for when you're searing and things like that. So I'm gonna show you the process and what we're gonna do. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. Last but not least, we have 3 1-pound ribeyes. So to me, when you're making Philly cheesesteaks, ribeye is like the best meat you can use in my opinion. So we'll be using some awesome ribeyes today. What we're gonna do is sear these ribeyes just a little bit on each side, pull them off. Then we're gonna slice them really, really thin, add them back to the grill, and add them with our onions and peppers. I'll show you this process. Now, what we're gonna use with the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill is the slow and sear and the drip and griddle pan. So I know I've showed you the slow and sear in the past, but you may not have seen me working with the drip and griddle pan, so you'll get a chance to see that today as well. So you know what we'll do? We'll take it to the cutting board, show you step by step how to make the best Philly cheesesteaks. I left off our awesome sub rolls. We'll add these to the grill as well, get them toasted and buttered. Coat this thing with some mayo, throw all our steak and cheese and peppers on this baby, and we're gonna have an awesome sandwich for this evening. So I wanna thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So what we have here now is our 3 ribeyes. Now outside, I've already started getting my grill up to temperature. So I used a wax cube and I got it started to where these things are about to ash over. When they do, we'll pour that in the slow and sear, let that all ash over and get hot, and then we'll be ready to start searing these 3 ribeyes. Now, what I'm gonna use for our seasoning is the It's Incredible all-purpose seasoning. Now, I just got this in a couple of days ago, and I just stuck my finger in there. When I tasted this, I believe this is now my new all-purpose seasoning. This was incredible. Love the name. Heaven Made products. You got to check this guy out. Now, this was so good, I believe I owe this a review in itself, along with some of the other products from Heaven Made products. So I'll give it a shot later to see if I can't get it posted. But this is our seasoning for today. All right, we're gonna start first by hitting the steaks with a little grapeseed oil. And what I wanna do is give this seasoning time to soak into the meat while the grill gets ready. All right, so here we go. Get these babies seasoned up well. Now remember, I won't be cooking this long. I'm just trying to get these seared on both sides, and they're coming back off. We'll bring them back to the cutting board and start slicing them up. And then we will also be grilling our peppers and onions out there on the drip and griddle. So, good stuff. All right, nice coat there. We'll flip them. Add our grapeseed oil again. All right, and let's coat them again. Okay, folks, so that is it. I'm gonna clean up my cutting board like I always do with the edges here. What we have now is some seasoned ribeyes. We're gonna let them sit and kind of absorb in this awesome flavors from this rub. And once the grill gets up to temperature, these babies will be heading out there, and I will meet you out there so we can get them seared up. Okay, YouTube, while we're waiting for the fire, now you remember we have our steaks already seasoned. They're set to the side. Let's get our peppers and onions cut up. So I'll do that, and I know you've seen this before. So what I'll do is I'll just get started. We'll start cutting a few of them. I always take my core out, so I remove the core. I'm gonna do that to the side. You won't be able to see that, but I'm just taking the core out, and I like to rinse out the inside. Get everything out of there. So I'll remove the core. There's the inside cleaned out. Same thing here. So what I'm going to do is use my finger, and I don't spend a lot of time, and I clean out the inside. So like that, then I'll rinse it. Okay, so we have a clean core, and then no more than just starting slicing. So we're gonna do nice strips as you can see here. This will be the process for all of the bell peppers you see. And then we'll do the same thing with the onion. We'll just get it baby sliced up. Now all of these I'm just gonna put inside of a container like this, and then we will season again with the It's Incredible, and have these ready to go on the drip and griddle when it's time to add them. Okay folks, we are back. So here we are, we have our bell peppers and onions cut up, ready to go on that griddle pan to be sauteed. So back to the seasoning again, we'll be using the It's Incredibles again, and I'm just going to coat these vegetables with this seasoning. Love the flavor of this, and also you guys know how I am about building layers of flavor, so I'm gonna add a generous portion to these veggies. And it should be about time to go out and start searing our steaks, but I want to get this added, get it mixed up well. Okay, so we have us some seasoned peppers and onions here, folks. All right, we'll set these to the side and start the sauteing process momentarily. Okay, YouTube, as you can see, nice flame coming now, and it's time to go ahead and add that to our slow and sear. So I do have some chunks of lump charcoal on this side, Kingsford charcoal here. I wanted to get these ashed over, and then all we're gonna do now is add these to this side so we can build us a very, very hot surface to sear our steaks in. Good stuff. Okay, so that's what we got. I'll add the grill grate back on. So we have our grill grate added. Put our insert back on here. Okay, as you can see, what we have is a very hot surface here, ready to go. I'll go get the steaks and we'll start searing. So we'll get that going right now. Okay, YouTube, so check out our beautiful steaks. Here they are. We're gonna go ahead and get them seared real quick, and then we'll take them back inside. So maybe a minute, minute and a half on each side is as long as we're gonna go on these. Good looking stuff. What I'll do is go ahead and add a little grapeseed oil on this side when we flip these back over. It's gonna be some great eating here, folks. Philly cheesesteaks done right. Okay, YouTube, we are back. It is time to flip these steaks again, so let's do it now. Looking good. And looking good. Okay, so we'll go another minute on this side, flip it one more time, do a minute, then they're coming back inside. Okay, YouTube, we are back. It is time to pull them. So let's get them off. Okay, we're gonna take these to the cutting board, let them start cooling down. So there's our beautiful sear mark we have. So here's what I'm gonna show you while we have the grill open. We're gonna go ahead now and add our drip and griddle pan and let that start heating up for our vegetables. So the drip and griddle pan, made specifically for the Weber Summit charcoal grill, fits right here in the corner. What I'm gonna do, let me put this baby right here. This should do really, really good here. So we have that right in the corner, and all we're gonna do now is add our grapeseed oil. Let's get that added. Remember, we're about to do some sauteing here, okay? So we'll get some oil added here. I'll close the lid. We'll come right back out and start sauteing our veggies. Okay, YouTube, we are back. As you can see, we have our ribeyes. They have been seared on both sides. I'm gonna move them over to the cutting board real quick. Look at these, my goodness. It's hard not to just bite into this baby right now. Goodness gracious, these things look great. Awesome crust. All right, so what we're doing now is we're gonna come back and we're gonna get some nice thin strips cut. So let's cut these up. Okay, so I'll cut the rest of them up like you see right here, and then we'll go outside and start sauteing our veggies, okay? See you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, I wanted to bring you back real quick and show you. So this is our 3 ribeyes cut up. As you can see, they're nice thin strips, ready to go back. So let's go outside now. Let's get our veggies sauteing, and then we'll come right on back, add our awesome thinly sliced ribeyes back to this, and from there we will add cheese on top, let it all melt together. We'll work on our bread in the meantime, and we're gonna have some awesome Philly cheesesteaks in just a second. So I just want to show you this step. Here's where we're at, okay? See you guys outside. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So now we're at the point, let's start sauteing our veggies. I'm gonna get the pan moved over to this side, a little bit closer to the fire. And it's already hot because I've had it sitting here. So here we are. Shouldn't take us too long to get these babies up and going. There they are, nice and seasoned. Let's add them to the pan. That's what it's all about, folks. I truly enjoy doing this stuff, so I mean, this is great for me. All right, we want these to cook down, so they're added now. We'll give these a chance to cook down. Again, this neighborhood's gonna go crazy. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Still doing the saute process of the peppers and onions. They are cooking up really, really well, as you can see. We will come back in a minute and we'll start prepping our bread. So what I plan on doing is I'm gonna cut open my bread, and on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and have the bread starting to get toasted. So this is some good versatility we have going on here, right? We have the ribeyes already cut. We've already seared them. We'll add them back to this mixture, and then our provolone cheese. In the meantime, we can go ahead and get our bread toasted up. So that's what we'll do. I'll see you guys back in a minute, okay? Thanks for hanging in there with me. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Now, you guys know we have the peppers and onions going. So here's our bread that we're gonna use for these rolls today. So I'm just gonna put a nice little cut in them. And what we're gonna do, let's get these babies opened up. Just like that, right? And we will add butter. Simple enough. We'll add some butter to both sides. Now, I'll just put these, I just want to show you the first one. I'm going to do them all this way, and then we're going to take them out to the grill and get them toasted. So I just want to show you that, and I will see you guys back out at the grill in a second. And we're about to wrap this up soon. We'll get those ribeyes back out there, get them mixed with those peppers and onions, and then we'll add the provolone, let it melt through all of it. Then we're going to come back and build the perfect Philly cheesesteak. See you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back, so let's check it out. So look how our peppers and onions are doing. They have melted down. They're coming along well. All right, so I'm going to get them moved back over to the other side. This is what we're talking about, okay? Nice grilled onions, awesome grilled peppers. We'll spin them around and get our bread added, and then we'll go get our ribeye and bring it back out here and add it to this mixture. Okay. These babies are back on this side. Now let's add our bread. Shouldn't take long at all. And I'll do a few at a time. Okay, this is coming along well. Let me go get the ribeyes. We'll add that back to this mixture. Okay, so now we're going to add our ribeye back. Get that back in here. Check this out, folks. Check this out. All back in the pot. Get it all mixed up. Seared cheesesteak, folks. All right, we're gonna close this up. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip these bread over. I wanna get the
buttered. I want this side toasted like the other. So it's just really nice and crunchy on this side. I want it soft on the inside, but I want to do a few minutes on here. Then we'll pull this and we'll add the next 6 rolls to this, okay? Now you can see this baby is getting the color. These are done. They're ready to come off the grill. I'll pull them off in just a second, but I want to show you where we're at. This is beautiful. Absolutely wonderful, succulent. But first we have to add our cheese. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Let's get our provolone cheese added. What I want to do is separate now and get these steaks kind of moved out in rows. So let's get them moved over a little. Look at that. Look at this. This is unreal. All right, it's cheese time. We're going to add our cheese. We have some thick cut provolone here. Cheese the merrier, right? Put some here. And some here. All right, I'm going to take the bread off and we're going to add the next 6 rolls. See, just nice and toasted bread. And we'll add our next 6. Weber Sun Charcoal Grill is very versatile. I love this grill. I've told you guys many times before. Definitely my favorite. I'm going to close this up, let this continue melting over, and then we're going to pull this while we wait on our bread. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Let's check out the status. See if all our cheese is melted yet. My Lord, look how great that looks. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I want to give it a few more minutes. I want the cheese to come on down a little bit more. So we are getting close, don't get me wrong. But we have about maybe 3 or 4 more minutes. And then we're going to pull these cheesesteaks, take them to the cutting board, build us up one nice sandwich, and then we'll close this video out. Okay, YouTube, we are at the cutting board. Let me show you the final product of our Philly cheesesteak. Look at this. Awesome, awesome melted cheese. We have ribeye, thinly sliced. We have peppers and onions. Let's go ahead and make one Philly cheesesteak sandwich and then we'll close this video off. So here's our bread. I toasted it on the grill. You can see that. Now with Philly cheesesteak, you gotta have you an awesome mayo. So I'm gonna add some Hellmann's mayo to this. Get some mayo going here. All right, and then let's scoop out some of this goodness and put it on top of there. This chunk right here, there we go. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Here we go, and on to the sandwich we go. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime. It's a passion. We're about to enjoy us some awesome Philly cheesesteaks tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I want to show you this baby fresh off the grill and ready to go in my mouth. You guys enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks for joining me.